This is Chris Hutchings. He's the man with the biggest smile in the South Wales. Behind us is an incredible backdrop. Not only is the Aston Martin Vantage gleaming, but Chris is beaming. We're just here to catch up, really, to find out how the last 7 months have been since Chris won. And it's now 6 months, I think, since you've had it.
6 months, yeah, exactly, more or less.
I'd love to rewind, really, just to sort of go back to February when Will knocked on the door.
Yeah.
And what sort of memories do you have of that moment?
Quite vivid ones, actually. I mean, I can still see him now, sort of walking in and thinking, Will, what are you doing here? I think, oh yeah, it's for me.
So you weren't one of those who sort of waited every Tuesday and went, where is it my time?
No. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I enjoy playing.
So did you answer the door? Who set you up?
My brother did. He sort of faked a meeting here with me, and I was thinking, you should be out working. Go away.
I suppose you probably think that you're going to be prepped and ready, but everybody's shocked. It doesn't matter who you are.
No. Well, it was a complete shock, and a great shock as well. I mean, what better?
Yeah. Did you always played for the Aston, or was that Aston just that week?
It was just the Aston that week. I mean, I play for something different all the time. You know, it just sort of depends what takes your fancy that week. But I've always wanted an Aston, so.
So spec-wise, what is it got under the bonnet?
It's got the 4.7, the V8 Vantage. It's got the sports exhaust. It's got the nicer alloys. It's got the black leather with the silver stitching. It's got all the toys I wanted.
And kind of in Llanelli,
yeah.
Do you stand out? Because some people kind of go, well, look, you know, I'd love a supercar. I'd love something that's really showy. I'd love the sound, but you know, I'll take the money. How do you know?
Yeah, you do stand out in it.
Yeah.
But I love it. The sound. I mean, I don't know what the radio sounds like. I've never turned it on. Exactly. Yeah.
How long does it take for you, A, to kind of get back to work, and B, for the phone calls to stop?
It took a good few weeks for the phone calls to stop, and even now I can walk through the town and somebody go, "How's the car going?" And you're the chap that won the car, and it's 6 months ago.
Wow.
You know, so it's still happening now.
Yeah.
I've had very, very little sort of negative. Everybody's been sort of, oh, fantastic. It was nice to see somebody win. I'm pleased it's real.
So in terms of choosing the car, you always knew once you won the Aston, you wanted black with black.
Black with black.
Yeah. And the ticking of the box, the 10K, did that help in terms of extras, or did you take the 10K and say to your darling wife,
No.
like, I've got this car, you go to Tiffany's?
No, I actually spent the 10 grand on the car.
The whole kind of Stratstone and Mayfair experience.
They're fantastic. I was a little bit apprehensive, like I said before, that we're actually walking in and we're walking away with a brand new car we haven't paid for, really.
Like theft.
Yeah, and that's the way I kind of felt about it. But they were fantastic. David in Mayfair was an absolute gent.
Talk me through the number plate.
I've had the number plate for years.
Have you?
And it's been on retention for the last 2 years. And I'm thinking, I'll put it on one of my vans. I'll put it on my little Fiesta van I run around in. Okay. And I just never got around to it. So I was obviously waiting for the Aston.
So we've had a look at the odometer.
Yeah.
So you've done a decent 3,000 miles.
Yeah.
In just around 6 months.
That's right.
Who cleans it then? Somebody?
You.
Do you?
I do, yeah.
Oh, the thought of cleaning a car sends me cold.
Black is a nightmare to keep clean,
Yeah.
but when it's clean, it looks fantastic.
It does look amazing.
It looks really good, yeah.
In terms of sort of future use then, is it a forever Chris car?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. It's a bit of luck and it's a bit of skill. But I think mainly it's fun and I enjoy playing it.
Did you think when you did it that week was the one you would win?
No.
Really?
Never.
It is a real kind of...
Yeah. I first started playing maybe 2 or 3 years ago in Gatwick Airport.
Okay.
And I did it a couple of times there, travelling in and out. And then I realised then, about 18 months ago, you can start playing online, which I didn't realise. Fantastic. And I get 2 pencils on my screen and I have a little play and think, that's about right where it's going to be.
Winning something like this is still life-changing.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, 100%. I could never have afforded a new one.
I don't want to talk about speed particularly, but have you got anywhere near its capabilities?
Off camera?
Off camera. Off camera. Yeah, I can see the red light is no longer flashing.
Yeah, close-ish. Yeah. When I go out of the front door every morning and it's sat on the drive, I think, I've got an Aston on the drive. Right, okay. That's the biggest smile.
Yeah, okay.
And even now, even 6 months down the line, you still got to pinch yourself a little bit and think, there's an Aston on my drive. Oh,
Yeah.
it's mine.
Whose is it? Yeah.
It's mine.